Well, good morning and welcome back, everybody, to POV Pool. You are watching day one of the 2019 United States Billiard Association Three Cushion Amateur Championship, streaming live from the Casino del Sol. We want to thank Paul Feltman and all of the staff here at the Casino del Sol for accommodating us for 3 years in a row. And we have 64 players in this event, and we're going to start off our very first match of the day, very first match of the tournament. On this feature table will be Mickey Campbell versus Ray Raskin. This tournament is 6 days long. We have 64 players. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 flights of 8 players, and this match comes from Flight A. Flight A is Ray Raskin, Neil Olson, Raymond Tower, Carlos Ramirez, Bernie Pettypiece, Vu Win, and Mickey Campbell. And there's a bye, actually. There is a bye in 1, 2 flights. So it looks like we only ended up with 62 players. Maybe we had a couple of no-shows. Flight B, we have Paul Feltman Jr., Ahmet Ozan, Scott Hewitt, Dan Louie, Martin Terrazas, Aaron Moss, Bob Keller, and Scott Lessman. Flight C, Jim Hendrickson, Ellis Kane III, Paul Frankel, Alan Castillo, Dave Gross, Gary Icky. We have a bye, and then we have Hector Ocampo. Flight D consists of Ertan Tarhan, Jim Bishop. We have a bye. We have Eric Hughes. Well, maybe it's only 61 players. I'll get a final count. Eric Hughes, Timoteo Moreno out of San Diego, Chris Jaha, Rodney Thompson, and Chris Carpenter. Flight E, we have Craig Powers, Burke Keskin, Lee Collins, Dat Wynn, Bill Villarreal, Mark Sullivan, Tom Rossman, and James Richards. Flight F, we have Ramses Verlinden, Jim Shovak, Paul Feldman Sr., Tom Handley, John Smith, Ergun Tuna, Robert Hovick, Mike Melroy. Here we go with the lag, folks. Looks like it's gonna be Mickey. Flight G, we have Dan Kolash, Ken Holstrom. We have a bye. We have Joe Diamato, Toshi Moriguchi, John Goldall, Brian Huff, and Mark Hansen. And finally, in Flight H, we have Tung Win, Bob Page, Mike Miller, Alpay Blicar, Chuck Evans, Phil Rosen, Caesar Cordoza, and John Fleming. Looks like Ray missed the break. We're going to be counting innings here. These are races to 20 points. And the innings will be reflected on the right side of your scoreboard down at the bottom there, highlighted with a gray background. Wow, nice opening shot there. Bank shot. Looks a little long. Morning. Comes Ray with a bank, playing off the red. Just a little short. Looks like Mickey can play this off the white. I think they're just discussing scoring and all that. Back and forth here. Long, long, short. Tough to judge that shot. Very tough, especially at that speed. This is a very difficult game. If you want to learn more about it, you can go to USBA.net. You'll find rules of the game. You'll find tournaments and so much more to educate you about this game. Three cushion billiards. No female players at this tournament this year. Last year we had Mercedes Gonzalez, and she came in second place against Thibodeau. Would be nice to see more women step up and get involved in this game.
Are you keeping innings?
Yes.
How many is
You're on 5 now.
Check. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Coming underneath, looks like he's gotten a good shot, played a good shot there. These games are to 20 points, folks. These are preliminary rounds, and when we get into the final rounds, the finals, I think, is played to 25. We do have a team event that will play out for the next 3 days every evening. We have teams, Scotch doubles teams of 2 players each. 8 in total, 8 teams. It'll be, teams are Gilbert Najim and Khalil Diab, Craig Powers, Brian Half, Danny Kolash and Tom Hundley, Ertan Tarhan and Ahmet Ozan, Tung Win and Dat Win, Paul Frankel and Tom Rossman. That should be fun. Dr. Q, Alan Castillo and Ricardo Caranco, Paul Feltman Sr. and Paul Feltman Jr., father and son team, Mason Shooney and Joe Diamato, and James Richard and Mickey Campbell, who you're watching right now play Ray. Looks like Ray's trying to play thin off the yellow and then come back and forth. It's another difficult shot. Only 2 cushions contacted there. Mickey's trying to come up and down here, but oh no, he's going to play a bank. Oh, what a lovely shot that was. That was pretty. One or 2 good shots like that can definitely help to relax you and boost some confidence. This could turn out to be very awkward cueing. Which could kind of make or break this shot unless you play off the red, but I don't really see a lot off the red unless he wants to play, short, long, long, and that's difficult indeed. He's going to play a bank, actually. I believe that that was the right choice. Another bank coming off the white. Mickey likes his banks. Sometimes it's the only choice, really. Gonna hit this thin. You hit that a little thick. I was hoping to get a little time yesterday to play a little bit on this, on these tables, just to be able to give you folks a little feedback on how they're playing and, long or short, fast, how the rails feel. But we were just too busy, although I have heard from many of the players they're very happy with the playing conditions here. So far, that's what I've heard. Well, sometimes even if you miss by an inch in this game, it's still a good shot. She goes. shot like that, I know, can be frustrating for Ray. He's had a few innings without anything. He's come close a couple times, but that last shot can make things very frustrating. Second miscue from Mickey as he was in the middle of a potential run. Scored 2 in that inning. A little too thin there, Ray. Ooh. There you go, Ray. He didn't land in the best of places. I think he's hoping to hit this thin, possibly come around for the 5th cushion. Be a very, very thin hit, just missing the yellow. And then coming back around. He wanted to get it on the 3rd cushion. He was trying to hit it direct. You know, the thing is Ray is not that far behind. So he has to keep that, you know, it's very difficult to, very easy to lose perspective in this game when you have repeated innings where you don't score. It's not a, it's one of the main things about this game is you have to be patient and have an even disposition. Ray has his highest run, or he had a high run at an Edgies tournament of 11. And in 2017, he made it out of the preliminaries into the final rounds at the Verhoeven Open, and that was just 2 years ago. So Ray Raskin is capable of competing at a high level. We're not capping the innings in this event, no. I know there are some of you out there that feel that we should. But after all, these individuals have paid, have gone to a great deal of expense to get here and to participate and compete in these events. We have plenty of time to play out the matches. However, I will also state that Jim Shovak does reserve the right to make last-minute format changes if they are necessary. Hey, buddy. I like this. It's nice. That's a good shot. Oh, came short. I thought he hit it pretty much perfect. It just seems like as Ray begins to come back, Mickey steals points away from the scoreboard. Here we go again. Mickey appears to be warming up a little quicker than Ray is. I don't know what the average is between these two guys, but I think, by the way, this tournament is an amateur event and capped at, I believe the average is a 1 point average. You can't have anything over than 1. Some players will insist that there are players in here with over a 1 average, but you know. We just go by what we see in black and white. And tournament director Jim Shovak, Paul Frankel, Mason Shuney, they collectively make the final decision as to whether or not somebody is too high an average to participate in this event. So I have to defer all arguments to them. This is a natural. He's playing it pretty long. Missed that by half a diamond. Sometimes it's the harder shots we tend to make, and the easy ones we sometimes miss more so than the harder shots. To 6 in a race to 20 points. This looks good. Ooh, it's long.
Table 3, Scott Hewitt and Aaron Moss. Table 3, Scott Hewitt and Aaron Moss. Table 4, Paul Frankel and Gary Aiken. Table 4, Paul Frankel and Gary Aiken.
Such a close shot. Looks good. No, not good. The white came into contact with the yellow again before hitting the red. I believe it nudged it out of the way in time. This is good. This is good. Natural. definitely what the doctor ordered for Ray. He needs to, he not only needs points to catch up and win this match, but he also needs the points just to feel better. It's always nice to say that you had a rough start, but your game came, your better game came through toward the end of a match, or somewhere in the middle. He came and he slammed that yellow out of there, didn't he? Good. Well, I think playing off the red and play to the short rail with a little draw is a little right hand draw. Oh no, he wants to come and drop in. I don't know about that, but I would have maybe played up and down with right hand draw. Not a huge lead by Mickey. Definitely recoverable by Ray Raskin, who hails from California. Says he plays around 8 hours a week. And he has an average of about 0.7, 700 average. So for this particular match, I would say the average is low. Nice shot. And another miscue. Not bad, Ray. Good shot. He can play 2 ways, 3 ways, really. He can play off the red 2 ways, right or left side. He's good here. Staging a comeback. A banana shot. Very nice, back and forth. Didn't have to stroke that too hard. These tables are very sensitive. The balls are nice and clean. I'm not aware of the solution that was used to clean these balls and what is being used. Definitely not any type of silicone that I know of. So the balls are going to grip a little bit. A little long. So Ray comes back to the table with only a 1-point deficit. I just want to say that, these are the preliminary rounds, folks. 8 flights of 8 players. Everybody gets to play at least 7 matches or 6 matches, depend. Some of the groups did have a bye. I'm going to get a final count on the players once again. Hello.
Good morning.
Geraldine Thibodeau checking in with us. Hi, Geraldine.
Hi, Daniel.
How has your morning session been for you so far?
It's working out.
Good, good. Any news?
No.
Updates? Do you know what our final player count is? Because I see a few buys.
I believe it's 60.
Table 2.
Okay.
Anderson and Hector Ocampo.
So despite the fact that we had a waiting list,
At the last minute, people canceled.
we just had 4 no-shows, 4 cancellations.
Correct. And it's hard if you have a waiting list and you don't know till the day before that you have these cancellations.
Yeah.
People from across the country.
Oh, I'm in Florida. I can't get there.
Yeah.
I understand. Well, I believe the schedule has been published, has it not, to the USBA website?
I haven't looked. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. The player schedule?
It might be on Paul Frankel, ProfessorCueball.com.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Ray Raskin has tied up the match the first time he has been tied since the beginning, when it was 0-0. It's now 13 apiece, and
I guess his bow tie was bothering him, his collar.
yeah, he's taken necktie to a whole new level, hasn't he? Yeah, I'm of the opinion that if you're gonna have that much trouble with it, just take it off. I mean, Mickey's taking his off, as you can see. I guess Ray likes to make a statement.
He wanted to be in compliance with the mandatory dress code.
Right. Yeah. Just throw it on. It's difficult, playing in a vest and tie. It can be, incredibly cumbersome.
And let's face it, I mean, sometimes you gain weight, and
Oh my goodness, I know.
and you don't wear this outfit every day.
Yeah.
And so you get to the tournament and you're like, oh man, this doesn't fit like it
It's
did
true.
last year.
It's always good to check a week or so before, and give yourself some time to either buy something or lose some weight or gain it, whatever it is that you need to do to fit your attire. Oh, Mickey got a nice little roll there. He's going to play off the red, come around the table. There's always a chance of a kiss on the red there. But he hit that thin enough where the white beat the red. And now, once again, Mickey's on a run of 2. There's a kiss here as well, but he's going to miss it, and he'll have a run of 3. Once again, Mickey doing what he's been doing this whole match, is just keeping steady pace ahead of Ray.
He's playing good today.
Mickey?
Yeah.
He's miscued several times in this match. I wonder how well he would have done with those 3 shots that he miscued today. Had he not miscued, he would have been in better shape, possibly. Double kiss there on the yellow. Ray's not happy about that. And you know what, too? He's left Mickey with options here.
Table 5, Dave Gross and Alan Castillo, table 5.
Long.
You know, it's good to see how should I say this? The ethnic diversity as a representation of the United States here at this tournament. Everything from the ethnic backgrounds of the Caucasian to Vietnamese and Turkish and
It's true.
Latin Americans.
Nice shot to back up into the red there. And Ray needs these points.
And not just all, older men either. Like you see younger guys here too.
Yeah, very true. Very true. And from all over the country as well.
Yeah.
Not just in the same region,
Mm-hmm.
So that's nice to see. And in our own way, we see each other each year. We've become a little community, where we get to know each other. And, every once in a while, we visit each other when we visit these states. I have friends that come from all over the country sometimes after, when they visit California, they contact us, and, that's a great thing.
Yeah.
So run of 2 from Ray.
I think it truly shows that how billiards will unite people.
Wait a minute. He has his score tied up. Okay, I must have missed something there. I apologize, folks. I'm sorry, you were saying?
It just shows that billiards transcends everything else and will bring the community together.
Yeah.
Just like the Olympics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it appears that pocket billiards, 3-cushion billiards, and snooker are all sort of making a run to be in the Olympics by 2024.
Paris.
In Paris, yeah. So it remains to be seen which one of the 3, or whether or not all 3 end up in the Olympics. That sure would be nice to see. I would love to see all 3 disciplines in the Olympics at one time. Mickey's playing a bank. A bit short. Once again, I apologize if you're watching, if you've just tuned in. I have come down with a cold since jumping in the car with Geraldine to drive out here from Los Angeles.
By the end of the week, all the players are going to be sick.
No, I've been good. I've been using, can I have that, by the way? I've been using sanitizer, and is that what it's called?
Hand sanitizer.
Hand sanitizer. I've been telling people to stay away from me. And that's not
just because you don't want to.
It's not because I'm depressed either. Well, I think Mickey is starting to feel the gravity of this situation. his first match. You know, it's good to be in a position where you're made to think. You know, even though it's just the first match, you want to start off well. He can play off the white and go around the table. I think it's a relatively safe shot. Very, yeah. Well, he hit that a little thick. Needed to hit that thinner. You know, that red ball is not a big target right now, so. Yeah, that's the shot. Needs to come and hit the short rail first. He does.
Beautiful.
And for the first time in this match, so close to the finish line, Ray Raskin takes the lead against Mickey Campbell. And finds himself in danger of losing his first match.
What's the score now, Daniel?
It's 18-17 Ray. I'm digging the tie, Ray. Nice work. Looks like he's playing a bank shot off, or ticky off the yellow. Yeah, he's a very good idea, but I think a little ambitious. That red ball is really so difficult. Mickey has a chance here. He's going to play this very thin off the white. And it's long. You'll probably see a bank shot here. And looks like he might be playing this a little longer off the off the red first. Ooh, that would have been pretty. He could have played it also off the yellow first, coming in behind the long rail. This is not going to be any picnic here for Mickey. I'm thinking he'll bank at this shot. Maybe short, long, short, come down the table and back up. He looks like he might be looking to play long underneath the white, which is also not a bad shot. Oh, he wants to play this. Many options there. You know, I guess it's a question of picking the easiest of options when it comes to situations like that. The easiest or the simplest. This is, I mean, with the red where it is, it's no surprise that we have seen a good 5 innings go by without a score. Come on now. Oh. Well, the sizing up the shot here. He's going to play this short, long, come off the red. Yeah, too much angle. He wanted to play with some angle though. "42 innings. If it wasn't for that red being in the corner, it might end at 36, 37 innings, but Mickey's gonna kind of do the unthinkable here and remove the red, which is putting himself in a dangerous situation because now he opens the door for Ray. But sometimes it's what you gotta do. Ray needs one. Hello. Oh. Well, second chance now. Second life for Mickey. Bit of a rough start for both these players this morning. You know, I will say. Just telling Geraldine that I hear her breathing, and now she's making fun. Well, here comes Mickey.
Darth Vader stream.
Oh no, this looks good. Well. Oh, just a touch too long. Well, Mickey cannot say that he didn't have a chance. Oh, that looks good. Well, Ray Raskin. Maybe we should call him Seabiscuit. He came from behind and
Nah, it's overused.
stole the match.
You have to earn that title.
You have to have to earn that title, don't you?
It has to be a continual.
Yeah. Championship match, you know. All right, folks. I'm going to leave you here in the capable hands of Thibodeau, Geraldine. And we're going to have another match shortly. Thanks for watching today. Please share the link. We're going to be streaming live for 6 days. We have Scotch doubles coming up tonight. Do we know what time?
After
After.
gameplay, approximately 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Okay. We don't have a solid scheduled time for the Scotch doubles, but plenty of action on POV Pool all week long. Thanks so much, everybody. And
oh, by the way, I think the Scotch doubles are up to 14 teams.
You're kidding me.
I swear.
Oh, no. That's overkill. I can't keep. Oh, my goodness. All right, 14 teams. Ridiculoso. Okay. There's JoJo cleaning the table. I also want to thank our sponsors, the Casino Del Sol, for stepping up and helping to fund this tournament by adding money and providing this wonderful venue for 3 years running now. And we want to definitely thank all the staff here who have been very helpful and extremely courteous with all of us. Also want to thank Delta Sport, Hans Delta Sport Cues. Want to thank Tiger Products and Tiger Cues. We want to thank McDermott and McDermott Cues. We also want to thank Gabriel's Tables, Gabriel's Billiards. We want to thank Simona's Cloth, Aramith, Professor Cue Ball, and we also want to remind you that all of our sponsors are listed in the description of this video. You can visit their links, send them an email, thank them if you care to thank them for supporting our events. Remind these sponsors that their support is not in vain. So thank you very much, everyone. And we'll be back with another match shortly. Who do we have coming up? Chris Carpenter and Ayrton Tarhan.